Good morning, good morning. Wait for it to do its thing while I say I would like to pay my respects to the spirits of the land here where it is again grey and blue. I'm definitely seeing two different skies out the window. It's quite nice. It's a bit chilly, but it's not windy, so that's all right. Yesterday we had wind all day, and the wind is just so unsettling. So welcome to Tuesday, the 10th of December. We now have the moon in Aries, all right? And that moon is being ruled by Mars retrograde, all right? So Mars is still at that 6 degree mark. It's very, very stationary. I haven't actually had a look to see when it's going to start moving backwards off that 6 degrees. Let's have a look. Let's have a quick look. And we'll go to days. Sorry, this is the type of prep work I could have done, but hey. Oh, wow. So it doesn't start moving off really until the 13th. So still a couple of days. Good morning, April. Oh, thank you. Good morning, Heather. Hi, Paulette. So yeah, I know. Back to blue or purple, so I might go for I like the good morning, Steph. I actually like the blue box job. So now that I've got this color as a base, I might do the blue again. I think it'll hold nicely. Anyway, hair. See, look, this is my progressed moon in Libra. All right. So, we start off with our natal chart. All right. We always have that natal chart. But then as we mature, good morning, Kath, our chart changes. All right. The sun moves 1 degree every year. So our charts change as well, which means all of our planets will change. Good morning, Alicia. So I now have a progressed Taurus ascendant, all right, that changed, that's a big one, and then a progressed Libran moon. So both of those are ruled by Venus. So I'm just starting to sort of ease into that, like I was telling you guys, I bought a dress, I wore it on Sunday, and now I'm doing my hair, and I'm thinking about like buying mascara and doing new foundations, and I'm like, oh god, it's only a 2.5 year transit. I can do this. I'll probably start painting my nails again soon too. All right, anyway, let's get on to today. So now the little thing I want to put in your head today is I just watched it on YouTube, the Mighty Mouse cartoon. So I don't know if anybody of you remembers Mighty Mouse. Here he comes to save the day. And it's sort of like that. All right, because it does not matter who you are or what you look like. Self determination is an internal choice and an internal drive. I've been talking about this finding your why, all right? Because Mars, that action planet, is retrograde, all right? So, we got to dig deep to find the juice, to find the drive. Good morning, Amy. How are you? Hi, Louise. So, when you believe in your ability, problems will resolve themselves because you believe that they will. All right. Now, in the sky, there is also an aspect called a mystic rectangle. All right. So it is. Now, I don't know if you can just like literally look at a rectangle. All right. So there is trines, which are blue, they're good. There are sextiles, which is blue. They are both harmonious aspects which give you the assistance to do things, all right? But within that envelope, all right, so it looks like a rectangle, there are two oppositions, all right? So this is like there might be some internal tension, there might be some internal strife, but on the outside, it looks like it's easier. All right. So now with Mars retrograde, I still feel like, just that dynamo analogy where, a hand crank, the effort required to do the things that are important are solely on you and your why. All right. So the mystic rectangle offers some magic. It's like when you open the envelope, the answers are on the inside. Yes, there is oppositions, but just like a full moon, because an opposition is a full moon. It's there are things highlighting things about each other. All right. So, what is the perspective? Once you open that magical envelope and you see, like, you have that vision of what they're trying to highlight. I don't know, it just gives you an assistance. Yeah, absolutely, that Mighty Mouse. So that's the theme song for today. So I would love you to go and watch it because I just did. And it was like 1 minute of Mighty Mouse. All right, so yeah, the Mystic Rectangle offers some profound insights for you. So make the most of the opportunity for spiritual and personal development. All right, so very much, Mercury, Mars, Jupiter retrograde, all of these things that offer you so much insight into your own personality, but it takes you to look at that tension or look at that thing that might feel so big and just look for the magic. Look for the mysticism. It's a mystic rectangle, all right? And one side is a little bit, what the sextile from Mars to the south node is a little bit it's a little bit wide, but I'm calling it a mystic rectangle. And we also just had Mars, sorry, the moon move past the north node in Aries, which is also ruled by that Mars. What does that mean? All right, it just means that, we are in this position right now where there's a lot of things holding us back, but there is so much scope for us to just sit and look at the blueprint, potentially something like that, because that north node is that fated way forward. The yellow brick road is just right there. However, maybe you can look at the analogy of before the adventurer, because the sun is still in Sagittarius, before the adventurer sets off, he has a map in front of him. All right. So he's taking the time to just open the map and really scope out, all right, where am I going? Obviously, if you're traversing a jungle, it's not a straight line. You have to look for those mountain ridges. I don't know if any of you know how to really read a map. You've got those gradients, and the smaller they are, which means the higher the peak. So, you want to be able to move around things in the easiest possible way. So this might be oh, I love this analogy that just came through right then. So this might just be you having a look at the path or the opportunities that you have and seeing whether you can, choose the easiest path. It might not be the shortest, it might not be the quickest, but it's going to be an easier path. So potentially think about that one. All right, so later on in the day, this moon in Aries is going to be trine Mercury and Mars, both of those guys retrograde. Moon in Aries, like again, we have this I want. All right, so the keywords for Aries, I want. All right, well, if you do want, you need to think about it first. You need to find the energy to do the thing that you want. All right, so again, the sun in the sky is trine Chiron. That is exact tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. So, this is a very strong aspect right now. Chiron is in Aries. We've been doing this Chiron in Aries for such a long time now and been talking about it quite a bit. This is the healing of the individual. What are those things that have happened to you as an individual in the past that have given you strength and resilience and awareness and understanding? Those hard lessons that have given you so much scope to see your world in a different view. So, what else? Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, so that's about it. Let's have a look. Let's have a card. Let's have a card. So guys, all right. So now I've told you guys about my astro coaching, and so now I am incorporating. So it's Tuesday and Friday at 9:30 a.m. Now Tuesdays are going to start to be a lesson day. So today we are going to look at Mercury. All right. I know I should have probably started with the sun or moon or ascendant. I don't know. I chose Mercury. It is what it is. So if you are interested in doing, classes, lessons on, I'm just starting easy, I'm just starting as well. So I'm going to go through the planets, and then Friday is our chart and chats day. So if you're interested in doing anything like that, 9:30 on Tuesday and Fridays. the link is at the top of the in my group. If you're interested, reach out. That's it. I'm such a good salesperson, aren't I? Oh, what's the card? I see I've still got that Mighty Mouse song playing in my head right now. Here we come to save the day. Oh, this one. What is this one? Oh, a new one. Wow. Oh, excellent, Amy. Oh, good. We'll reach out later and I'll pop you in the thing. All right, so look at this. Look, it's a Libran shoe. All right, so all the shoes fell from the sky. I have no idea what this is. But oh my God, you know what? The shoe has got a skunk's tail. So I'm looking at this. Look at this guy. It looks like he's a stinky shoe genie. I don't know, because that green makes that shoe look stinky. Let's have a look and see what this actually means. Card number 21. That's so funny. It really does look like a stinky shoe. All right. Waiting for the other shoe to drop. Expectation of failure as a means of self-sabotage. And you know what? I read something about that yesterday. When we self-sabotage, it's only because that's what we know. We don't know success yet. We only know failure. So we sabotage ourselves. All right. Sometimes when good things are presented to us, we keep our guards up because we're still expecting the worst to happen. We exaggerate our fears, or we get triggered and begin to speak about what is missing, what does not work, what could go wrong, or why we shouldn't attempt something. We may genuinely want something, but push it away, rationalizing that we won't get it perfect. This mindset is a way to exert control over an outcome. You can neither fail nor succeed when you keep yourself suspended, starting at the proverbial shoe falling from the sky. It is easier to remain in stasis than to take a risk and move forward to build your dream or take action to build something better. This card gently tells you it is time to shift your thinking. Nothing will ever be perfect, but there is always a way to, there will always be a shoe that drops here and there. That's life. If you don't step forward towards your dreams, you will regret it. So summon your courage, and the dream weaver will weave their magic of protection around you and shower you with love. All the shoes may fall from the sky in some other universe, but not yours. Oh my God, I love this. And this is one of the things that mystic rectangle could be offering you. You know, inside that envelope, there is tension. You know, there is something that is needing to be worked on and released, you know, just like the full moon. It's the time for us to release things. But, you know, that the actual envelope is the magic. You know, the envelope is the universe containing that tension for you to just open up and have a look at it. You know, Mercury, Mars, and Jupiter retrograde, and Uranus, you know, these are all really cognitively functioning. I mean, not, yes, the Leo as well, because Mars, because Mars is in Leo. It's about how you are feeling about yourself, all right? It's the effort that you are putting into your pride and your success. So absolutely have a look at the tension around you, open that envelope and see what gifts the universe can offer you from that as well. Isn't it a great card, Heather? So this Aries moon goes all the way to Thursday morning, all right? So full day today, full day tomorrow, and then by the time we wake up on Thursday, it's going to be in Taurus. All right, so you know, there is a lot of healing opportunity, but it takes for you to lay that map out and see what, you know, what maybe, you know, what obstacles do you need to maneuver around? And remembering that self-sabotage thing as well. If you have only known life to be one way and you keep going back to that old way, then, you know, it's because you're feeling the fear and not wanting to move past that discomfort. All right. So Put an air freshener in your shoe. So rather than getting that stinky shoe, you get a beautiful stiletto if that's your jam. Definitely not mine. You get a nice pair of Doc Martens to walk forth. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Unless you are interested in the 9:30 class, all right, on Mercury. So DM me if you are, and um, there is a cost to, but if you want to come and join just to see what it's all about, you can do that as well. So, mwah.